Sharpening your pocket knife. You have purchased a pocket folder and would like it to last as long as possible. A pocket knife is an investment like any other tool. You bought the knife to cut things and would like it to last as long as possible and continue to give you great performance like the day you took it out of the box. Keeping a proper edge on your knife will require sharpening. To get started, get a sharpening stone, a flat stone that you run your blade across to put a sharp edge on it. Each sharpening stone comes with a grit rating ranging from around 100 up to over 10,000. The lower the number, the coarser the grit and the more material it will take off of your knife. The higher the grit, the sharper the edge and more strokes it will need. With a fine enough grit, your knife should be able to shave hairs off your arm. Medium grit, around 800, is used to perform major sharpening jobs, while finer grits, at least 2000, are used to fine-tune the edge to a razor-sharp finish. A stone with an ultra-fine grit, 8000 and above, will leave an almost mirror-like smooth finish on your knife blade. Sharpening stones can be found at hardware and sporting goods stores and cost $10 up to hundreds. In general, try to find a large one at least 2.5 inches wide by 8 inches long, plus an inch in thickness. You should have some stone fixer on hand to repair your stones, and they should be stored dry, wrapped in a towel, and stored in a dry, oil-free place. When sharpening your knife, use mineral oil as a lubricant to reduce the heat caused by the friction which can warp your blade. Lubrication also helps clear out the stone and metal pieces created when the blade is reduced by the stone. To sharpen the blade, grind down the excess metal along the factory edge. Use a medium grit stone with lubricant and hold your blade at a constant angle while making your stroke across the stone. Work one edge at a time until you have created a fine edge. After you have done both sides with this technique, it is time to actually put the edge on the blade. For this, use a fine grit stone with some lubricant. Tip up more and maintain a constant angle this time when sharpening. You will be taking less steel away from the blade, so use even strokes and work from tip to tang. You can test the edge by trying to slice a piece of paper with your knife. Once you have done these two steps, you can put a mirror edge on your blade. You do this by running both edges rapidly across a leather strap. Once this is done, your edge is complete. Remember, a well-sharpened edge is always required for a well-cared-for knife. This is brought to you by Anthony Tan and BestPocketKnifeSite.com.